Hey guys, Joe Cool here. Welcome back to another episode of Crash Landing. So, how's it going, everybody? So today, I want to do some finagling with this. I was watching his Lord Raccoon's video, but Landstryder did it, and it's one of those things that it's so simple, it's stupid. It's kind of cheaty, but I like it. So I'm really tired of this losing. All the energy out of here, or all the pressure out of here every time I put something in and out. Because I put a stack of something in, it goes to zero. Nothing you can do about it. With the life upgrade, though, it'll keep stuff in there forever, which is nice. But what he did is he's using an item valve to go from underneath and push it up into the system, which makes perfect sense. When a block, so like if this block was to eject an item and there were blocks on all four sides of that block, it would go up to the next block until it found an airspace. So if I had that, if that was missing a block, it would come up and then get spit out on that side. And so if you just put one in the center, it should work most of the time. So, but yeah, and I've even used that for the sifter, to where if you take the sifter and you put if you put a tower above it, so like there's the sifter, and then you put a hopper on top of that, and then you surround it by blocks, the items, and you got to make sure you do all four of these, because on that one it gets all messed up. But it'll come straight up because that's the only air block it has. It'll pop on top of the hopper, and then you can it'll collect it because now it's on top of the hopper, so it picks it up. But yeah, so I'm going to set that up. I've been wanting to redo this area anyway, because it's kind of sloppy. And I'd like to... So I've got this. This is my... I'm going to redo this, or move it. It'll depend on where I put that and how I move this stuff around. But I also want to lay a floor down so it's nice and clean in here. But yeah, that's my acid reflux bath. And... the other thing I've got parts for is figured out a way to add block swapping for the seeds. And you could essentially set it up to where every seed will have a specific block. And then it'll do that. But I've gotten it to change blocks. The thing I haven't done yet, because it's going to take a lot of programming, and I only really want to do it once because it takes a lot of programming, is detecting which seed is in there, and based on what seed you put in there will determine which block it puts in there. And then what it'll do is make the number of seeds that you specify and then spit the seeds out into an inventory, which here I have these guys. No. You in here. So right now I need lightning plant seeds. Yeah, I need lightning plant seeds for this cyan plastic, and this is used to make capacitors, which is used to make PCBs. So I need a lot of those. So that's what I'm gonna end up working on, and that's kind of what I want to do with this. First thing I want to do is go over some of the stuff I've been doing off camera. So last episode I showed you all the machines that I made, and not to go past this mark because it gets really hot. See, it's nighttime. Oh, I got some stuff in here. But yeah, let's see. Let's put this stuff up. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. So I got 5 quests done. I did them all under Technical Revolution. So I went and made, here's the things, oh, wrong way, this way, here. So I made the ME chest, the 1K storage, the fruit picker, the rancher breeder, chronotyper, the redstone furnace, which I probably won't use. I may eventually, but not really. Energetic infuser, I need to find a spot for. I haven't found a spot for it. And then they finally made me make the auto packager, but I like Steve's factory manager a lot better. It's a lot more precise. And so that's all that stuff. So here's all the things we got. So let's see here. So here I get 2 types of quartz. That's fine. I get all 3 of those. That's cool. Here I want cryothium dust. That's going to be the hardest one to make. Blend. At least right now it's the hardest one to make. Pyrotheum takes 4 things and some ender. This just takes some ender, but I'd still need pyrotheum to make it, which is still doable, and flux electrum blend is pretty easy to make. So I'm going to take the cryothium to do that. So that one, I think that's the best option for that one. When I get some hardened glass too, that means I can make some fun stuff. Let's see. Get all 3 of those. And I get all 3 of those. Okay, so use what you got. This one's going to be interesting. See, I need 1, 2, 3 more PCBs there. I need 4 more over here. I'm definitely going to need to do some stuff to get all these pieces out. I need to get the glacial precipitator going. Pyrotheum's going to be easy. I just need to melt some ender pearls. That's easy. Glowstone's easy, and redstone's easy. Yeah, all that's pretty easy stuff. Easy peasy. Now I've been looking at these guys down here. Illuminator frames I don't need. The resident energy cell I can make. It's not too hard. But the tesseract frames are the biggest. So these guys here, they cost a PRC LX300, which not only do you need 4 Enderium ingots per, you also need 3 flux electrum ingots and 2 printed circuit boards each. So that's going to be 4 printed circuit boards and 2 LX100, well, LX300s. So some LX100s, as well as 6 of these fluxed electrum blends, which require pyrotheum. So it's a lot more steps. It's doable, but I think that's the best option on that one. If you're curious about which one, that's kind of my thought process on that. That's going to be pink slime. This guy over here, definitely going with the fluid storage, because the fluid storage takes the advanced processors, whereas the 4K storage does not. So if we look at that, let's see. 4K fluid storage takes this guy, which is one of those, which is another 3 of those. So it takes 4 of those to make it, whereas the 4K is just the basic processors. So 4 basic processors versus 4 advanced processors, as well as those aren't too bad. Those are pretty easy. Yeah, so that's yeah, so definitely the fluid storage on that one. And that's that one, that's that one. So yeah, so I need a bunch of circuit boards, so I need to get, and all these take, I think both of these take advanced processors. So the ME controller takes an advanced processor, and let's see, the drive Takes basic processors. So I still need an advanced processor. So I just need a lot of circuit boards, and I essentially need to make a better way to do that, because that's a pain. It's a pain in the patootie. I think I'm going to do another one of these so I can have two of them running at the same time if I need to. And then these guys require some stuff as well. Well, these are all manual detect. I don't know if I had... See, this one requires red dye. I don't think this one... I think that one's kind of okay. And then these guys, I have to go to town, to the city for those things, because I don't have a... I don't have a brewing station yet, which is that's another thing too, is this over here, the auto anvil. I don't need an auto enchanter. That's fine. Oh, I think this is it. No, I guess I don't need it. That's interesting. Okay. Enchanter. I guess he didn't add the auto brewing stand. I thought it was in here. I guess not. I still need to make one. Because, well, actually I probably won't make one. I'll just use a brewing stand. But I still need blaze rods. So, give me a minute while I clear all this stuff out. And we'll come back and I'll have this ready to design as far as filling this all out. Okay guys, be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. So I cleaned it out a bit. Added some flooring in there. It may not be permanent, but this is how it's coming out so far. I'm not sure if I want to stick with the wall being right there or not. I do kind of like all the supplies being on this side. And what I may end up doing is just running some inventory cable around to connect to like this chest and these two filing cabinets. Now what I got going on, let's get here, let's see where we at. Ooh, hey, more of those. I need one of those, a bunch of those, and another one of those. I think I've got enough. We'll find out. Yeah. So I want to start with the pressure chamber right there. I might actually, what I think I'll do is for this guy, and maybe for these guys too. So I'm going to kind of set this in the wall. So the wall is going to come out right here. And then the pressure changer is going to stick out a little bit. So what I want to do is that. And that. And that. So that these don't show inside the pressure chamber. I don't mind that they're out here. I just don't want them to. I mean, inside something like that, you don't have bridges where stuff can get caught. So, you know, that's just kind of the way it is. So we're gonna go with a valve back here. I don't know if these are directional. No, they don't look directional. Okay, and then we're gonna go that guy. Oh, not that guy. Not here. Okay, so we want him and him and him. And then I think that's gonna be solid. What was I gonna have over here? Is that gonna be solid too? think so. Oh, I was gonna put a window. Let's see how this looks. I have 9 just for the top. Well, I only need 8 for the top. So, pooey on you. Let's go here. Okay, and then these guys up here will be. Actually, yeah, there, and there, with there. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Okay, so now to get out of here. That's the annoying thing about breaking these open. Let's see, we want a window here, and then a wall there, and I'm wondering, and if you do, I'm wondering if I brought it out too. Well, that's the wall. Kind of a Pink Floyd-ish thing. Pink Floyd and the wall. Will that light up the inside, I think? Maybe a little bit. I think that'd be kind of cool. What do you think? And then you can just take a peek in there, and that's all you're gonna see, and you got your stuff right there. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is so as far as pressure items go, so I've got 2 compressors. I need pressure gauge. I've got some pressure tube. I need a UV light box. And I think that's it. I'm done with those. I believe that's it. So I need 3, 4. So the UV light box needs to be next to an inventory cable. The pressure gauge needs to be next to a redstone receiver, and the air compressors need to be next to a redstone transmitter. I have one in here. No. Let us go up. I made a new strong box. I need to move these cables over. So they step in line. Step in line. I don't even have any over here. I guess I'll have to make some. 1. Redstone emitter. Okay, and then, yeah. Oh, what I can do, let's see, let's go with this. I can add a ladder on here so I can climb up, and I don't know why I'd want to climb up, but it just sounds like the right thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, or not. I'll just peek over it, I guess. So we've got that guy. I think that'll look pretty good. I think it'll look pretty good. I'm hoping. Here's the hoping, right? Okay, so let's clear some of this out. So we need some pressure tubes. And if you do, what I can do, I think would work, is if redstone receiver here, we get the pressure gauge here. So now that's there. Then we have compressor. Okay, so we can go like this. And some inventory cable. And then a redstone emitter, and I think we're good. That's an emitter, right? Yeah, okay. So that is entirely connected. Now I just need to create the other things and connect them all together. And the other things being the dip, the acid dip. I don't know if I want to. Let's eat this sandwich. I'm gonna get some more food. Thinking about the assembly line, all it does is strawberries. All it does is strawberries. It makes strawberries all the time. Not just any old strawberries. Chocolate covered strawberries. No, I'm not tired at all. My sleep schedule is so messed up, it's not even funny. So I think, let's bring this out too. So like having a nice, and then ooh, I like it. We'll have acid dip back here, and then seed farm right here. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I think that'll work out quite nicely. Now we need to figure out what to cover the walls with. Oh, I need this guy. Does he? And if you do, I could just put them right here and call it good. Beep. Nope. Nope. There we go. And if I make another one, I can make more of them coming this way. I can bring them all the way down here, and then all I gotta do is run more inventory cable. All the way down here. Bam! Oh, I like that. That looks snazzy. Because I like that word. Snazzy. Schnazizzle. I hate it when people use that. Shenanizzle. Faux shizzle. It's not a word. It's a made-up word. Somebody made it up. I wanted you to think it was cool. You know what? It's not cool. You know why? Because it's not a word. Anyway. Oop. Let's put that guy right there. And I'm going to put, let's do this. Get another one of these, and there. And that'll come out the front. So kind of like, it's kind of funky right there, but whatever. I wonder, let's do that. I've got an idea. And you're going to love it because you've got no choice. Come back to me. Oh, yes, good. There. Little design on the front. Schnazzy. Alright guys, let me finish some stuff up and I will be right back. Alright guys, we're back and I want to show you what I got going on. So I put a door in here. I don't know, because it kind of looks better, I guess. I added these two here, so coming this way, if I rub up against this wall here, see the door comes, I can come straight through instead of getting stuck. It just makes it a little easier. That's about all for this area. So I redid this. I don't know if I showed you, but I redid this to the standard floor plan layout that I have. Not floor plan, but scheme. I like the nooks up in the corner because it makes the room really bright, and it doesn't, it's not like you got a bunch of these guys hanging around. So you come in here, it's pretty bright, and you don't have glowstone everywhere. So, but I like these as from a design standpoint. I think they look good. And then here's our pneumatic craft room. This is typically closed, and the thing I did here, so that's where that's normally going to be, and if I need to access the factory manager, I can just open that, pop that open, and go to town. But I'm doing a lot of programming right now, so that's just kind of staying open. So here's the pressure chamber setup. Now this thing is crazy fast. It's stupid fast. So right now it's full, meaning that it's got a redstone of 8, which has like 4 and some change, 4.2 I think, bars. This thing is Cheaty. It puts Cheaty to shame. Yeah, first time I saw it, I don't know if Landstryder came up with it, but I definitely saw it on a video that it was Lord Raccoon's video, and Landstryder had mentioned it. It's one of the computer videos that they were doing. But okay, so I have this set up. Let's go ahead and put this guy back in here. So I have it set up to where I can stick stuff in, and let's take a look at the program real quick. So let's see, here's the pressure chamber stuff. Here is, see, I got component crafting, and I have capacitors, transistors. It pulls the seeds, it pulls the plastic, and it'll pull compressed iron and redstone. And then it puts that into the item valve, which shoves it up into the pressure chamber, and then it pulls out only the capacitors and transistors. So if you put seeds in there, the seeds will be converted to plastic, and if you put the compressed iron as well as the redstone in there, so it'll compress the seeds into plastic and then compress them all together to make the transistors or capacitors, which we're going to see right now, because I have iron, seeds, and redstone. So let's go ahead and check these guys in here. It pulls them in one at a time. That's kind of how I have it set up. I think it's pulling the iron in two at a time. As you can see. Oh, it's actually it's putting it over here. That's how fast it's being made. And if we go look at the pressure, so there's, I mean, we didn't have to come around here for the pressure, but we're basically not losing any pressure at all. Tell me that ain't cheaty. And I just made, should have had 32. Did I miss one? Did one go poof? What am I missing in here? So I got a redstone. Oh, I'm missing a seed. Did I only have 31 seeds? Rain, lightning. I must have only had 31 seeds. Let's make another one. So there's a seed. It goes in. Oh, already done. So that was that one. So here's let's see, one of those, and that was a cyanide. Oh, that's why I had the green one, because that's the green one is what you use to make the circuit boards with. But yeah, you just chuck that in there. So then this will get pulled out and put into the light box over here. Once this finishes, it'll get put into the acid over here, and it'll pull it out of the acid every 5 seconds, so to keep it active. And then if it's not done etching, it puts it back in the acid. Once it finishes it, it'll pull it out of the acid and put it over here. So right now I have 16 PCBs with some printed circuit boards. So recipe for that. Let's see, usage. Oh, so we might as well convert all of those to circuit boards. Oh, the crafting station won't access that? Oh, it's a golden chest. Need 30. That's enough for what, 10? Will that go up there? No. And there we go. I'm keeping coal in here because so I've got these guys set up with yeah, see, that used some pressure. So I've got a redstone emitter here, and it's set, so here's a redstone receiver down there. I don't have anything down there. I need to block that off. Let's put one of these in there. There we go. Oh, no, I don't want that. Okay, never mind. I think I just turned this on. No? Okay. I'll put something else down there. Here, I got a half slab. Let's do that. There. Not connected to anything. Fine. So this guy's pretty funny. But yeah, you go like do 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 do. But yeah, so he's outputting 8, and so I'm reading that, and then I'm setting it. Right now they're both off, and this guy just kicked on for one piece of charcoal. But if I use something that eats up a lot of pressure, it'll turn both of them on. So this one's set at 7, or no, 4 or below. So let's go back. Compressor. So the south-facing one, if it's 0 to 7, it turns on. The north-facing one, it's 0 to 4, it turns on. And then I've got keep 5 coal in each. That was the components. So that's all the different components. So let's see, the empty PCB. Okay, this is just making the empty PCB, so that's not a big deal. The key to this one is the output. Is the what you pull out of the item valve. So here I'm pulling out the empty PCB, and here I'm pulling out the capacitor and the transistor. Did I put these down here? Yeah, and those can be blacklisted down there. And then for steel, I'm using steel blocks instead of I'm using iron blocks to make compressed steel blocks. That way I can specifically call out the compressed iron blocks, and it won't pull out the ingots when I put those in there for crafting. So the other ones are the PCB, the light box. This guy is... Oh, I was having problems with this guy. Make sure that one's damage value of 100. That's looking in the input chest, because once it's made from the crafting section, it gets put in the input chest. So it's looking in the input chest. So these are the PCBs that get created out of the compressor, the compression chamber, and then and it puts it into the light box. Once it's the thing about the light box, I think you can target up. Yeah, that's fine. But when pulling out of the light box, you got to use a side to pull out. You can't use the top. You might be able to use the bottom, but you cannot use the top to pull out, or the bottom to pull out. I don't know. I had to put it on the side, whatever it was. And then it outputs it to the... is it on here? Oh, where are you at? Where did I put you? I put it back in the chest. That's what I did. And then here, this one pulls it out of the item valve or the input chest, and it's looking for this one. I didn't have to specify one. Oh, it'll keep pulling them out. So that'll keep pulling them out and putting them in. And then this one grabs the completed one. So that's all of that. And that's all the code for that. So the next thing I need to do is I need to set up the seed maker. And what I think I'm going to do with that is, so I made this dropper over here. This is going to be the seed input. So when I chuck a seed in here, it'll get cycled into the seed maker, and then when it makes a full stack of seeds, essentially when it finds a full stack of seeds in here, it'll put into the seed filing cabinet when it's done. That's the way I have it set up right now. Later on, what I'm going to do is what I want to do is detect if it is below a threshold, and it'll put a seed into the input dropper. And when it detects a seed in the input dropper, it'll cycle through making seeds, and then when it's done, it'll put them back in the seed. So all I have to do is come over here. I will always have at least a few seeds to make stuff with. So right now I don't have very many ender plant seeds, but the big ones are the lightning plant and the squid plant for the capacitors and transistors, and the other one is the creeper to make the PCBs. Creeper's not a big deal. I don't need to make creeper seeds, and I obviously don't need to make squid plant seeds, but right now the lightning plant seeds are the biggest challenge I have right now. So I may not actually code the rest of that, because the rest of the stuff is just one-offs. so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish coding this up. I'll show you how it works, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, well, sorry, looks like we ran out of time, so I won't be able to show you that code, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish that offline, make sure it works, and then we've got a new project for the next episode, and I'll get to telling you that when that arrives. Oh, one last thing I did. You can see I got a lot of half slabs, but I went and half slabbed the top around here. So got tired of spiders climbing in, and what they're doing is they're climbing up over this guy here, and it's just, and stuff's shooting me from up here, and so that'll just, it's a little cleaner. I think it looks nice. Oh, and another problem I'm having is the creepers are blowing up the Mine Factory Reloaded blocks, which is kind of annoying. Oh, that guy. What are you doing? Is he burned in the sun? Okay, guys. Well, thanks again for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, let me know. Leave a like or comment below. And if you didn't, let me know why, so I can improve and we can all have a better time. Alright, guys. Thanks again, and have a good one.